Hello and welcome back. Green screen can give you a huge amount of creative freedom, particularly when you want to combine a presenter with branded environments, graphics, software, or other visual material. But getting a clean result starts long before you remove the background in the edit. Green screen can make business video extremely flexible, but it only works well when the recording has been planned for the background that will eventually replace it. The basic idea is simple. You film the presenter against an evenly coloured green background, then remove that colour during editing and replace it with another image, video, graphic or digital environment. For business video, this can be useful when you want a consistent branded background, need to place graphics around the presenter, or you want to combine presentation with software demonstrations, or need to record several videos without physically changing locations. The quality of the result depends heavily on the original recording. One of the biggest priorities is lighting the green screen evenly. If one side is much brighter than the other, or if there are dark patches and shadows, removing the green cleanly becomes more difficult. The aim is not simply to make the screen bright. The aim is to make the colour as consistent as possible across the visible area. The presenter should normally stand some distance in front of the screen rather than directly against it. This helps reduce shadows and also reduces green light reflecting back onto the person. That reflected green is often called colour spill. You may notice it around shoulders, hair, or the edges of clothing. Increasing the distance between the presenter and the screen and controlling the lighting more carefully can help reduce it. Clothing also needs consideration. Green clothing is an obvious problem because the editing process may remove parts of it along with the background. Highly reflected materials can also create difficulties because they may pick up the green colour around them. Framing should be planned around the final composition. Imagine recording a presenter who will eventually appear on the left-hand side of the frame while graphics appear on the right, like this. You can leave suitable space in the original framing so the final layout feels intentional. Another video might place the presenter centrally against a realistic office background. In that case, make sure the camera angle, presenter scale and lighting feel believable once the replacement background is added. This is where before and after comparisons can be especially useful. A well-lit green screen recording may initially look plain, but once the background is replaced, the edges around the presenter should appear clean and natural. By comparison, an unevenly lit green screen can leave rough edges, visible green areas, or distracting colour around the subject. Background choice matters too. A replacement background should support the message rather than compete with it. If the presenter is explaining a business topic, an excessively detailed, moving background can become distracting. A simple, branded environment, subtle office setting, relevant graphic, or clean digital layout is often more effective. The same applies when integrating graphics. Green screen gives you room to place charts, screenshots, headings, and diagrams around the presenter, but every available space doesn't need to be filled. Use the flexibility to make the information easier to understand. Common mistakes include standing too close to the screen, creating strong shadows, lighting the presenter and background as though they are one surface, wearing colours too similar to the green screen, and choosing a replacement background that doesn't match the way the presenter was filmed. A good green screen result should not call attention to the technique. It should simply give the business more control over how information is presented. When the screen is evenly lit, the presenter is properly separated from it, and the final background is chosen with purpose, green screen becomes a practical production tool rather than a visual effect for its own sake. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.